Today is day 243 of the podcast. I want to begin by reading John 1, verses 50 and 51. Jesus answered and said to him, "Because I said to you, I saw you under the fig tree, do you believe? You shall see greater things than these." And he said to him, "Truly, truly, I say to you, you shall see the heavens opened and the angels of God ascending and descending on the Son of Man." Heavens opened and the Son of God being able to access the heavenlies. You know, in the beginning, we had the capacity to walk with God in the cool of the day. That's how it was described in the book of Genesis. And we had the ability to hear his voice and to respond to the living God. Man had access to his presence without fear of death as a result of being exposed to his presence. But when sin entered the world and corrupted the creation, access to the tree of life was cut off, it was barred, and the habitation of the garden was closed to mankind at that point, and a guard was stationed there. When Jesus came to restore our relationship to the Father, he also came to give us access, re-entry to the heavenly realms of creation. That part of creation would once more be accessible to mankind. Let me read how Paul prays for us to be able to access this. It shows up in Ephesians 1, and I'm going to start reading at verse 18 through 21. Paul praying now. "I pray that the eyes of your heart may be enlightened, so that you may know what is the hope of his calling and what are the riches of the glory of his inheritance in the saints. What is the surpassing greatness of his power toward us who believe. These are in accordance with the working of the strength of his might, which he brought about in Christ when he raised him from the dead and seated him at his right hand in the heavenly places." Here's what it takes. It takes our eyes to be enlightened, us moving from our natural eye and ear to the eye of our heart opening up, and us beginning once more to trust the Spirit to lead us rather than our known way from our natural senses. When we're reborn and the life of the Spirit is indwelling us, we recover a capacity to walk with God, to navigate both the visible and the invisible heavenly realms. This has been granted to us, but we have to understand in order to learn how to access this. So today's question is, how would this kind of access benefit you as a believer?